Okay, that screenshot you see there, I'm going to let you see for yourself some things that they don't want you to know. Now, a lot of people think, yeah, that's sign language for I love you. Unfortunately, they have tampered with that as well. Or it's rock and roll, or it's a devil horn kind of thing. And it is and it isn't, okay? What they do there is they cast a spell. And I'm just going to break this down with the first letter in each digit or finger, okay? And I said digit because those are numbers as well. That's why they call them your digits. What's being held up in this one in particular is your thumb, index, pinky. That's T for thumb, I for index, and P for pinky finger, right? That spells the pit, the tip of the spear. And it's being done with your digits, or their digits, okay? And they have intentions behind these. But sadly, people use this stuff and don't understand that it's actually spell casting. Because there really is no reason to ever have your fingers like that. Maybe once in a while there's some kind of situation where you have to grab something, but it's not something we do, okay? And of course there's more there, like the 666 symbol that everybody thinks is out there. That's a lead away. That's the least of their worries if they think you are seeing a 666 on that. The OK symbol, you know, the three fingers above and the index thumb together. The index and the thumb together, that's the I and T, that's it, okay? In fact, it is one of the absolute first names for Satan. I'm sure some of you remember that Stephen King movie, It. So when you're holding the OK symbol and you think you have the 3 6s and you're really got the goods on them, right? Keep in mind they push that at you. Yes, there's a 6 there. And you could say there's 3. But there's not really, okay? Anything that is laying on top of the surface or they have fed you, you better look deeper. Because it's a lead away. They don't want you to know what's really being done. You know, when you put your index and thumb together, that's not just that making a 6. What's important there is that that's an all-seeing eye that sees from all directions. And what's above it? A 3. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 because 1, 2, and 3 is a 6. So yes, it is a 666, but they don't want you to know the real details of this and how it works. Each letter of each finger, thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky, and all the way through there as you spell those out. Like thumb has an H, U, M. All the way through there, those are certain spell castings. That's why they hold their hands in certain ways when they talk. When you hold the OK symbol, which is index and thumb together, what do you have above? Your middle, ring, pinky. That is Mr. P, the 16th letter. Mr. P for president. Okay? It's that simple, but because they push it everywhere that everybody's like, oh look, we caught them making a 666 sign. Well, keep in mind, they made sure you caught them, okay? Because like everything in this world, nothing is topical. Everything they have ever given you is not what is really on the table, okay? In any way, shape, or form. They may give you just a little bit enough for you to think, well, we got them. There's 3 6s there. Look what they're doing. That is like maybe a drop in the bucket. It's more like a drop in the ocean compared to the ocean, okay? They're hiding the ocean from you, but you're letting you see one drop of the water. The reason this is important is because you need to know how specifically to pray and what to watch for, because a lot of people's spirits are breached and they have no idea. Listen to the people around you. Listen to yourself. How often do you say the number 6 and it never even be necessary? Or they tell stories when they're younger, or what time it was, or how many days this was, or any kind of story they have, they'll always pick a number 6. Okay? The spirit has been breached. Watch people's hands when they speak. Watch your own hands when you speak. A lot of people absolutely will very quickly hold a all-seeing eye or the OK symbol when they make a C sound, an F sound, or a PH sound for the F sound. Now, if you find yourself doing this, it doesn't mean you're a horrible person. It means you've been brainwashed too. Okay, when I say the spirit has been breached, that's at different levels. Most people don't realize what they're doing when they make an OK symbol. But there's absolutely no reason on this earth to make that sign. Okay? The Bible warns the people to speak with their hands, to watch them. Winks with their eyes and make movements with their feet. Now, of course, that's topical. We already should know that, okay? So if all of that is topical, shouldn't you be looking deeper? When you catch movie stars flashing, the OK symbol on each hand, they'll put it against their face and it almost looks like glasses. Well, what do you have there? You have 3 fingers up on one side and 3 on the other. 33. Is it? Look deeper. 3 and 3 is what? 6. It's the same reason everyone was standing 6 feet apart for how many years? And they're still doing it here where I'm at. They've still got the stupid stickers on the floor. And people don't even need the stickers now. They just stand that far apart. If you have any comments or questions on this, please leave them in the comments. And iron sharpens iron. And, they mock us on everything. For any of you that go bowling, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with bowling. How do you put your fingers in the ball? Exactly what's being shown right here. And that ball rolls down the alley, knocks down the pins, don't they? And don't tell me for one moment those pins don't represent people. And a strike is the best thing, isn't it? Because you want to hit how many pins? 10. That's how you win, is with 10 pins, isn't it? Say 10. Okay. That's how this works. It's pure mockery on everything. Now, if you go bowling, I'm not telling you not to bowl. I'm telling you what they have brainwashed people with humanity since the dawn of time. It's an absolute truth. There's nothing that they haven't done. The game of pool. I like to shoot pool, but it's absolutely mockery for all of us. I might go over that one at some point in time. It's actually fairly deep and unbelievably obvious what they've done there. Again, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them. Iron sharpens iron.